Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Blake is off this week as we head up to Ashland, Wisconsin.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome?
Holy moly! Oh my God!
It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, folks, on beautiful Chequamegon Bay in Ashland, Wisconsin, and I'll tell you what, Josh, I pulled into the boat landing today. There's hardly any boats in the landing now. Compared to spring, this doesn't get any pressure in August, does it?
No, it gets very little pressure, and to be honest, the fishing's still really good. I don't know why more guys don't fish out here.
Well, what we're going to do today is jig, and what I like about this deal out here is you don't know what you're going to catch. Tell the folks what's available fishing these weed edges this time of year.
Yep, right now we can catch walleye, smallmouth, pike. You never know when you hook into a sturgeon, a trout, a salmon. I mean, you got a mix of everything out here.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We got Pete and a couple of his buddies in one boat over there in the Amsoil boat, and we got two special guests today. We have Dave Murphy from Premier Floor Coating and Andy Wundrock from Baitmate and Coleman Insect Repellent. So we're going to catch some fish, right?
Oh, it's going to be a great day.
Hey, folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
On the water, every second counts. So when there's a fish at 3 o'clock, be right on time with Mega 360 imaging. Every sweep of our newest technology offers 125 feet of absolute clarity all around your boat, so you can see fish and every detail in every direction. With a clearer picture of what's below, you can catch fish like clockwork. Mega 360 imaging, only from Humminbird.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish, easy to use, and a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis nets at clamoutdoors.com.
Are you ready to ride? It's time for the Yamaha Get Out and Ride sales event. 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days on every single Yamaha motorcycle, ATV, and side-by-side. Plus, amazing customer cash offers. See your local Yamaha dealer today for huge savings. Then, get out and ride.
Welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, on Chequamegon Bay up in Ashland, Wisconsin, and we're multi-species fishing today, targeting walleye, smallmouth, might catch a pike. But as far as baits are concerned, you and I kind of figured this out together, this Castmaster bite out here. It's really cool.
It's a great bait, John. All you do is cast it out, rip it up, let it flutter down, and those fish just crush it on the flutter down.
And what I'm going to do is use my old favorite, which is Kalen's jerk minnow, and that again is a rip jig type technique, and we just drift, and if you catch a fish, you put it on spot lock and fish the area.
Yep, and then cast around. There'll be more.
We'll catch something, right?
Oh yeah, we will.
Hey, look at that. My buddy Andy Wundrock is going to be the first to connect, and what do we have there, Andy? We have a bullhead. Yay! Hey, I'll tell you what, you spray that Baitmate on, you don't know what you're gonna catch.
No doubt about it.
Now hold it up. Now, I mean, that is a trophy right there. And what I love is the width of these fish out here. They're big and fat, right?
That is a fat fish.
Now, how do you hit that Castmaster?
Pretty hard when it sunk down. He hit it and brought him in.
Hey, congratulations, right, Josh?
Oh, that's a great fish.
Hey, have you ever seen anybody catch a bullhead on a Castmaster out here?
Not many people. That takes a lot of talent, John.
Oh, that's that Baitmate, isn't it?
It is. They love it.
There you go. Yeah, nice job there, Dave. Dave Areno. Let's hope this is a nice smallmouth. And that's a neat deal running that sucker, isn't it, Josh?
Big smallie.
It's a nice fish. And in the
there we go.
Flamaroothie there. Hey,
Nice
Dave, that hook's at school, isn't it?
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Can't beat it.
you
Can't beat
tighten up like that and let her rip.
Oh my gosh, that's
Nice fish.
Isn't that a beautiful
big.
fish?
That's a big one there.
Yeah, and Dave, this size is actually pretty common here.
Is it?
Yeah, but that's one neat thing that Josh will do when you're fishing with your clients. You
Yep.
cast your artificials, but you run a sucker back there too.
Yeah, I always like to drag one, John. It ups your odds, and on tough days, it's tough to beat.
Well, we're not having a tough day when that's your first
No,
bass
that's
of the
awesome.
day. Isn't that nice job there,
nice
Dave?
fish.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about your business. Now, you guys do really kind of neat flooring for like commercial properties and garages, and what is it?
Yeah, so we have resinous flooring for industrial applications, office applications, clean rooms, labs, bathrooms. We have warehouse restoration processes to clean up your warehouse and get a nice looking floor.
When do you get time to go fishing?
Just now.
Oh, just now. No, that's
cleared
cool
my
stuff,
calendar
man.
for
That's
you.
cool stuff. Nice job, buddy.
you.
Okay, we got another bite on the little sucker. Nicely done.
Good
Good hook set there, Andy. One rock. The bullhead king has got one on now. All right, Andy, don't lose this because I don't think it's a bullhead. Ooh, that's a beauty right there, Andy.
Come on.
And
Doesn't like the bull.
there you go. Quiet. There you go.
Nice.
Hey, nice fish there, Andy. Come on over here, buddy. Hey, you can not only catch bullheads, you can catch smallmouth too,
nice
huh?
smallmouth.
Hey, Andy, what's new with bait now, buddy?
Things are good. We're having a great season this year with fishing being up, and got some new formulas we introduced, so it's all systems go.
And I love the containers that you guys make. It's mess-free application stuff, you know?
Yep, the new dip jar and the continuous spray are excellent.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Hey, what do you got up there, Josh?
Got one, John. I think it's a big smallie.
Oh, that is.
big
Hey,
one.
Andy, grab that
Yep.
clam, Andy. Grab that clam, Andy. Get on it, buddy. Get on it. On the Castmaster, Josh?
On the Castmaster, John. Yep.
Oh,
Nice
oh,
smallie,
let's
John.
see Josh eat. Oh, is that a
look
beauty?
at him behind him.
Look at that
Look
tank.
at the other one behind him.
Oh, hey, spot lock here for a while,
Yep,
buddy.
Yep.
We got a school of fish down here. There was another smallie behind
All
him.
right.
Now, Josh, when you see that, when you got a bass following behind them, you're obviously in an area where there's a number of fish.
Yep. There's always going to be a school, and these big flats like this, you definitely want to spot lock when you catch one because there will be more. There was one following them, and I'm sure there's others with them.
Boy, is that a beauty. What is that one going, about 19, 20 inches?
Yeah, that's probably about a 4.5 pound fish, John.
Boy, just beautiful, buddy. So they're in schools.
They are in schools, yep, and generally they'll run in the size classes like this together. There'll be small ones together and big ones together, and hopefully we found a school of big ones.
I'll tell you what, folks, these Castmasters are great baits to use up here on Lake Superior. One of the reasons I like using them a lot is you catch both walleyes, smallmouth, and northerns on them. But the retrieve is really kind of interesting, Josh. Why don't you show the folks how you do the retrieve with these Castmasters, because it's not just a steady pull, is it?
No, it's not. All you want to do, John, is you want to cast it out, let it sink down to the bottom. We're in about 14 to 15 feet, so let it get down to the bottom, and all you want to do is just give it a hard pull up, and then let it flutter down on a slack line. And you just keep doing that all the way back to the boat. You don't want it to fall all the way to the bottom because there's some grass down there, but you want to time it right where you're getting it within a couple feet of bottom, and those fish are actually going to hit it on that flutter down. You're going to go to pull up, and it's going to be dead weight.
Hey, look at that, I got a fish. I've been working at this a long time, folks. If you watch the show, you know we've struggled the last couple of weeks. So you know what I did, Josh?
What?
I grabbed a tickletail.
Oh.
And is this a walleye or a bass? I don't know.
Could be either.
Whoa,
big
that's
smallie.
a big
smallie.
smallmouth bass,
That's
man.
a really big one.
Yay! All right, I'll tell you,
Look
folks.
at that one. That's a 5 pounder
This
at
is
least.
a giant. This is a Slavosaurus, folks.
Wow.
And that Google Eye swim jig.
Yep.
Look at that. Hold that. Look at the size of that fish. And that's that. What is that? That's that Google Eye swim jig, and
Yep.
that is the tickle tail, paddle tail.
The paddle tail. This is a 3.8 inch. Yep.
Oh my! Look at the size of that fish.
That's a monster.
And he hit, Josh. There was no doubt.
Yeah.
But you just swim that jig through the water, huh?
Yep. Just swim it nice and slow and steady, and they crush it.
And that's the Google Eye swim jig.
Yep.
And I got to tell the folks, you know, those tickle tails just came out this year, and didn't you have a heyday on them earlier?
Oh, we crushed them on. I mean, there was no other bait that compared to them this spring, and they've continued to work great this summer too.
Yeah, this is Chequamegon Bay bass right there, folks, and that is a slob, isn't it,
That's
Josh?
a big one. That's 5.5 pounds.
That's
I bet,
a
John.
5.5 pound smallie. Wow.
Nice one.
Yeah, that is nice. And you know, we got to tell the folks, it's been slow fishing today, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been very tough. Not normal for out here.
But when you catch one like that,
Yeah,
it makes up
it
for
does
all
make
those
it worth
casts.
it. Yep.
Man, that might be the biggest one I've got this year. I'm sure it is.
I bet.
Sure
That's a
it
big
is.
one.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir.
Way to go.
Hey, Lenny Group from Amsoil, the only walleye of the day. Nicely done, Lenny.
Not too bad, huh?
On what?
We had that one on a paddle tail.
On a paddle tail. Good. Hey, maybe the day's gonna turn around.
Could be. We'll keep fishing.
Oh, Dave, they just caught a walleye. I'm hoping that's a walleye. Josh, get that clam. Let's see what's going on. Dave, way to go, Dave. Turn around and smile at everybody. There you go. All right, Dave. Ooh, what do we got here? We have ourselves a
Pike.
decent pike. Now, you can keep 2 pike here, but they got to be over 26, right, Josh?
Yep, they got to be 26 inches. This one will be maybe just a little shy.
But no, nice fish, and that's a lot. That's another species up here, folks, that you can come up and target. And that was a good hit on that cast master.
Awesome. Yep, it was great.
Nicely done, Dave.
Cool.
Well, hey, maybe they'll start biting late in the afternoon.
They might.
Yeah. We were fishing Lake Superior out of Ashland, Wisconsin, a 5.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 6.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
The Kalen's Google Eye Jig features a built-in glass rattle that creates a deadly combination of sight and sound. Its shockwave rattle system has been designed to call fish in. The lifelike rattle reflects the light and adds a dimension like no other. Available in 2 styles and 13 colors.
It's hard to put our adventures on hold, but now is the perfect time to prepare for their return. Amsoil has your back with fast, free shipping, and ordering has never been easier. Just look up your vehicle, select your product, add an oil change to your cart, and check out. Spend $100 on Amsoil products, and shipping is on us. Order now at amsoil.com.
Hey, welcome back, folks. I'll tell you what, Josh, a lot of wind on Chequamegon Bay yesterday. We had to pull off, and today it's almost unfishable with strong south winds. But that's the neat thing about your guide service, that you have all these wonderful inland lakes in your area. And we're actually down near Hayward today, and what are we going to target today?
Today we're going to target largies, smallies, pike, maybe a few walleyes. Never know, might get a muskie too.
And this is really kind of neat now, and you're going to be fishing deep weed edges is the primary deal?
Yep, deep weed edges and 15, 20 feet of water. A lot of cribs too, and we might even fish a little bit of sand and gravel.
And I want to mention that we have special guests today. We have Wes Paul, who is from Johnson Pump. Get Johnson Pump.
Yep.
And we also have Lenny Groom, our friend from Amsoil. So you're going to get them some fish,
Oh,
right?
they'll catch fish for sure today.
Hey, here we go, Josh. Oh, we got ourselves a nice little largemouth bass.
There you go.
Yeah, and actually what I'm doing, and I think this is a real good system for fishing deep weed lines, I'm using that Kalen's weedless jig that gives that a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
But because fishing has been kind of tough, I'm gone to a smaller, that's called, what is this called, Ryan?
Oh, the weenie worm.
The weenie worm, yeah.
Nice.
And just casting that out. Not bad for a start.
Yeah.
Okay, you're next, Joshy. You're next, buddy. Are we gonna need the clam here?
It feels like a pretty good
We might
fish.
need that
I think
clam.
we're gonna need the clam.
Wes, get the clam, buddy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Could be anything, folks. That's the cool thing.
Stay down, stay down.
Oh yeah, nice bass.
We're gonna
Wes
try
is too
flipping
slow. He's too slow with the net. Oh, on the jerk minnow.
Yeah, on the jerk minnow.
And one nice thing when you're fishing a multi-species lake like this, folks, is using that jerk minnow, you can catch all the different species.
You can, and it's a great bait for walleyes and pike too, and then obviously bass. So it's nice to use it because you never know what you're gonna catch with it.
One thing about up here in this area, folks, bass are so underappreciated. Everybody's thinking muskies and walleyes, and there's great bass water up here, you know. Hey, my buddy Wes Paul from Get Johnson Pumped has got one on here. And what does he have here? Is that a big pike? Holy moly, that is a giant, Wes. Turn around and hold him up. How was that hit, Wes?
Oh, that was a huge hit. Just on the tickle tail, man.
Well, hold him up,
really
man.
hit.
Whoa. I mean, that's awesome, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Hey, Lenny Groom from Amsoil. Let me get out of the way so folks can see him. There he is. All right, Lenny, way to go, Groomster. Oh, there we go, Len. Let's get out of the way here so Len can hold up his fish there. Well, Mr. Len Groom, what do you think, sir?
We got a weedy bass in here.
Well, no, it's a nice bass there, Len.
Yeah, look at that.
There you
Oh,
go.
better get a grip on him.
Yeah, there you go. Now, that was on the jerk minnow?
Yeah, that was on a jerko. It's one of my favorites.
You have gotten hooked on jerk
Oh, yeah, I
minnows.
love those things.
Yeah. Hey, want to
We've been
mention
switching.
something? We talk about all of our Amsoil products all the time, but I don't think we talk enough about our high-grade synthetic oil for trucks and cars. Yeah. I mean, tell the folks, how long does an oil change last?
Well, with the Signature Series, which is the product that you run, you can run that stuff up to 25,000 miles.
Or 1 year, right?
1 year, that's correct. But for those that don't want to go 25,000 miles or 1 year, we've got oil for those that just want to do the OEM drain interval.
But our 25,000 mile oil
That's
change,
the Cadillac.
What is it called again?
Signature Series.
Hey, look at that. Right after Lenny Groom's one, you got one on, huh?
Yeah, on the Wacko.
You gonna need the clam here?
No, I'll flip them.
Just a flipper inner?
Yep.
You know, it's kind of interesting today, folks. We got a high pressure system in, and that kind of hurt us yesterday on Chequamegon Bay, too. But when you get these high pressure systems, do you like to fish a little deeper or weed cover? Or?
You want to fish deeper and you want to fish a lot slower. The fish
Slower.
just aren't real aggressive. They're more lethargic, so you want to fish slow, fish deeper weeds. They're in that thick cover, but on the deep edge.
Okay, and hold that. Nice. Look at the belly on that.
He's been eating good.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. The Jurassic Mineral Rock on sale for $9.99. Jurassic Mineral Rock on sale for $9.99.
Hey, what do you got there, buddy?
I don't know. Putting up a good tussle.
Oh, that's a smallmouth.
Yep.
That's a smallmouth bass.
Yep.
That's what's kind of neat about your lakes up here. They not only have largemouth, they got smallmouth. And if you do inland guide trips, there's lakes with some pretty good smallmouth fish.
Oh, we do have some nice lakes where you can target big smallies, and you can actually catch quite a few of them. I mean, it's not the size of Chequamegon, but it's a lot of fun.
Well, see, that's the thing, folks. When you got a wind day like we do today, we got these inland lakes,
It's a great backup option.
Great.
Man, these flies are terrible.
These are brutal.
Yeah, guys, those nasty biting flies are terrible all over the Midwest this year, but I haven't been bitten yet today because I'm using Coleman insect repellent. Hey, Lenny, Josh, this is 100% DEET. Spray this on your legs right now, you guys, and you'll be safe. Also great for mosquitoes, but 100% max is what I love to use in the boat to keep those biting flies away. Hey, Josh, give this a try.
Awesome, thanks, John.
And you know, that's continuous spray, so you can hold it in any direction, up or down, and that's the way to do it. You guys, the flies are done with you. What do you think?
Perfect, let's get back to fishing.
More time to fish.
Hey, I got one on back here. I moved to the back of the boat, folks, to sit and relax and enjoy the sun. And what do I got here, Josh? Well, I got a small bass, but I'll tell you, they're hitting that Wacko with an 1/8 ounce jig, just twitching over the top of the weeds. Okay, we got one on in the back of the boat on a live sucker, Josh. And we got old Wes Paul from Johnson Pump ready to set the hook.
Yep, hit him.
Hit him. Hey, way to go, Wes. Yay, Wes Paul. One of the all-time great anglers, folks. Let's see what we got here, Wes.
What do we got? I don't think
it's What do we got
too
there,
big.
Josh?
Looks like a little largie.
Oh, a little largemouth hitting that big
Yeah, on a big sucker, too.
Hey, we got to tell the folks that this high pressure the last 2 days has been pretty tough.
Yeah, high pressure's never good, John, and especially when it comes off a huge, we had a weekend full of storms, so it slows the bite down, so it's been a little tougher, but we're still getting a few here and there.
Gotta take a second to thank my buddy Wes Paul from Johnson Pump for my washdown kit this year. Hey, buddy, that's really kept the boat clean. And I think what's really kind of neat about those washdown kits, would they be awesome for pontoon boats?
Yeah, they are really growing in the pontoon market. You put the boat in, wash it down before your family comes, other than bring down a hose or a power washer. It just makes it so convenient with the strainer in there. clean water, cleans your boat right up in a second.
Well, you know, my pontoon, it gets bird stuff on it. You know, there's algae and weeds and whatever all around it. Takes just a minute with the washdown kit connected to your boat to clean your boat and get ready to go.
Oh, it makes it instantaneously clean for your family to come down.
Guess what, folks? You have a chance to win a Johnson Pump washdown kit. To enter is simple. Just go to facebook.com/Gillespie Fishing. Good luck, everyone.
Folks, here's a couple of important facts that you should know about Eagle Claw hooks. Number one, Eagle Claw is the only hook in the world made right here in the USA. Number two, American workmanship guarantees innovation, and we've been doing it since 1925. Number three, Eagle Claw's in-house superior technology builds Eagle Claw, Laser Sharp, and Trocar brands. Look at the size of that fish!
All right.
Oh my gosh! Fish get hooked on Eagle Claw. So should you.
The Kalin's Google Eye Swing Head features a wide base with a built-in glass rattle that puts off a lot of vibration and noise into the water. And the wide base allows it to not get snagged as much along the bottom. Check this out in 3 sizes and 3 colors.
Okay, Josh, what's that on, buddy?
That's on the Wacko.
On the
John.
Wacko?
I was fishing it real slow. I threw it out, and actually I put my rod down to work on the slip bobber, and the rod almost got pulled out of the boat.
Oh, that's not too bad a one right there. No, not bad at all. Smallmouth.
Yep.
But you know, Josh, that's the one thing about the Wacko worm. You know, when the fish are active, it's good to twitch it and let it drop.
Yep.
Twitch, let it drop. But when they're not active, just a real slow technique.
The slower you fish it, the better. To be honest, you just don't pay attention. The more fish, you will catch way more fish with them if you don't pay attention. I mean, like on that one, I just set my rod down and that's when he hit it. And I've been casting it for about half an hour, I haven't got bit. But when the bite's slow like that, just let that thing slowly fall, and a lot of times they'll pick it up off the bottom. There we go, John.
All right, Josh. I'll tell you what, that Wacko's getting hot, and what we did was moved into Chequamegon Bay because we're going to cook some Johnsonville brats.
Yeah.
But this is a big weed flat, 8 to 10 feet, and a good place to look for bass.
Yeah. There's a lot of bass in here. We're hoping for some bigger ones than this, but that's a good area. Might even get a few pike in here too.
Hey, Josh. You know what really draws a crowd?
What's that?
Johnsonville brats, and I got a treat for you today, buddy. Actually, all you guys, I have a treat for you. We have Johnsonville regular brats. They are the best in the world. And all I do to make these when it's a slow fishing day like today, Wes,
right?
I put them on the grill low and slow. And boy, I'll tell you what, those guys were way over there on the other side of the lake. They smelled those Johnsonvilles, and they're right here.
They came running.
But low and slow, they take about 15, 20 minutes, and you don't want to break the skins because all of those gorgeous, wonderful, tasty Johnsonville juices will leak out. So don't break the skin. Okay, Johnsonville regular brats.
Those are amazing.
Aren't those wonderful? Hey guys, take a bite. Come on, let's go, guys. Johnsonville regular brats. What do you think? Yay! Hey folks, look for Johnsonville brats at your favorite retailer today. Well, I'll tell you what, we aren't catching anything big today, but, ooh, what do we got there, Josh? That's
nice largie.
Largemouth, yeah, on that little weenie worm. And again, I've talked about it over the course of the year, folks, with these little, you get these high pressure systems move in. Actually, these little weenie worms are the way to go, you know, a little smaller bait, smaller presentation.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2020 Fishing Contest. This week's first winner is Jody Copps of Mayville, Wisconsin, caught this 40-inch northern on the Madison chain using a sucker minnow. Richard B. of McFarland, Wisconsin, caught this 46-inch muskie on Lake Wabasha using a flicker shad. Dylan McDonald of Cudahy, Wisconsin, boated this 30-inch walleye on Two Sisters Lake using a night crawler. Jim Light of Wausau, Wisconsin, boated this 22-inch smallmouth bass on Lake Gobic using a tickle tail. And this week's first kid winner is Brody King of Goshen, Indiana, caught this 14.5-inch perch on a pond using a night crawler. And Cameron Cassidy of West Bend, Wisconsin, boated this 37-inch king salmon on Port Washington using a fly. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. Check out what I found this week. Muddy Pro Cam 20 trail camera on sale for $89.99, saving $30. And the Remington Gun Club Target Loads on sale for $549.
Got something on decent here, Josh. It's staying down. Let me see what. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
There's
Let
a
me get the
decent
clam.
pike, Josh. You know, that's another. You can hold them up, Josh. Go ahead.
Yep.
But that's one thing I want to talk about too. Is the northern pike fishing up here. You know, we saw a little bit of it on Chequamegon Bay, but there's some lakes that are full of pike, right?
Oh yeah, there are. We have a lot of numbers lakes we can catch a bunch this size, but there are some lakes too where you can get some really big ones. And actually, I've caught quite a few over 40 out here.
Wow. Hey, we gonna need a clam? You gonna need the clam?
It's a nice fish, but I'm gonna flip them, John.
Are you? Okay. All right. What do we got there? Ooh, that's a nice bass,
Nice
Josh.
large.
Way to go
There we
there,
go.
pal. Oh, beautiful fish.
All right.
Put it on spot lock for a second if you would. Hey, one thing I want to mention, you know, folks that are coming up to the Ashland area, my favorite place to stay is the River Rock Baitshop and Inn. He's got the most incredible, beautiful rooms with all log, neat stuff in the inside, and he's also got a couple of houses for rent for groups of guys, right?
He does. You can either stay at the motel in the rooms if you got a smaller group, or if you have a big group, he's got 2 cabins. One of them's right on Chequamegon Bay. You can even dock your boat at the dock, and it's a great area, great rooms, and the bait shop's right near the motel. So if you got to get bait in the morning, you can just walk out your door and go get it.
It's the cleanest, coolest up north place I've ever stayed.
It is. He has great rooms.
The Groomster, the Lenny Groomster. We're getting near the end of the day here, Lenny, and you're still catching fish there, buddy. That's not bad.
There we go.
Not the jumbos we're used to, but hey, Lenny, I'll tell you what, that Josh,
nice.
Lenny, Josh sticks with it when it's tough, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's not a bad fish right there.
No, and he hit a jerk minnow?
It was a jerk minnow, again for me. Yeah, I like the jerk minnow.
Josh Teigen guides Chequamegon Bay on a year-round basis. For more information, give Josh a call. That phone number is 715-813-0575. 813-0575.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
From the kennel to the coop, whatever the season, Fleet Farm has everything to keep your animals happy and healthy. Whether it's keeping the backyard birds well-fed season, mastering those retrieval skills season, or wondering who takes care of who season. There's a reason people say if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it, because we have it all. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Hey, thanks, Josh. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish at. We will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey, hey!